Redick breaks silence. After Lakers' early playoff exit, Redick has finally spoken out following the Lakers' early exit from the playoffs. His comments are stirring serious reactions throughout the NBA. Heading into the 2025 postseason, the Los Angeles Lakers were filled with hope. Their roster featured seasoned stars, plenty of playoff experience, and enough talent to suggest they could make a deep run. But instead of competing for a title, they were eliminated in the first round. The final blow came in Game 5, when the Lakers fell 103-96 to the Minnesota Timberwolves on their own home court. It marked a disappointing end to what had been an up-and-down season. To their credit, the Lakers didn't collapse or quit. They stayed competitive, but when the moment truly mattered, they didn't look like a team ready for battle. Minnesota's Rudy Gobert completely took over the game. The four-time Defensive Player of the Year dominated inside, finishing with 27 points, 24 rebounds, and a defensive presence that totally disrupted LA's offense. Although Anthony Edwards struggled with his shooting, he still contributed with 15 points and 11 rebounds, notching a double-double. Julius Randle, now part of the Timberwolves, stayed composed and efficient. He scored 23 points on 50% shooting and sank 6 of 7 free throws. On the Lakers' side, fatigue was obvious. The fourth quarter exposed all their weaknesses. LeBron James, now 40, looked exhausted. He scored just 5 points in the final period, making only 2 of 7 shots. Luka Doncic, who was dealing with a painful back injury from earlier in the second half, attempted only 3 shots in crunch time. He made just 1. This wasn't just a physical letdown. It was mental, emotional, and tactical too. When the buzzer sounded, both the season and the Lakers' championship dreams were over. Then came the statement that shook Lakers fans. After the game, head coach J.J. Redick faced the media for his season-ending press conference. He didn't deflect blame or try to soften the message. Instead, he delivered it directly. According to ESPN's Dave McMenamin, Redick emphasized that his players need to get into championship-level shape during the offseason. He didn't call anyone out by name, but his message was unmistakable. The underlying message was clear. Some players weren't physically ready to compete at the level the playoffs demand. Fans immediately started to speculate. Was he talking about Doncic? Or was he addressing the entire team? Either way, it struck a nerve. Let's focus on Luka Doncic. The Lakers went all in to acquire him, but the results have been mixed. When the Dallas Mavericks GM Nico Harrison made the bold move to trade Doncic to LA, it drew widespread criticism. In exchange, the Mavericks received a first-round pick, 10-time All-Star Anthony Davis, who has been injury-prone for years, and young player Max Christie. Both teams also sent a second-round pick to the Utah Jazz. At the time, many considered the trade reckless. Why give up a 26-year-old superstar who had just led Dallas to the 2024 NBA Finals? Reports later revealed that Harrison had long-standing doubts about Doncic's conditioning and durability. Doncic had already missed extended time this season due to a calf strain he suffered on Christmas Day, ironically against the Timberwolves. Beyond injuries, league chatter began to focus on his off-court habits: late nights, beer, and questionable fitness dedication. Unlike LeBron James, who spends millions maintaining his body, Doncic was seen as less committed in that area. Whether those claims are fair or exaggerated doesn't really matter anymore. What does matter is performance. And in the playoffs, Doncic didn't deliver. He couldn't keep pace with Minnesota's quick and aggressive perimeter defenders. He looked slowed down and limited when it counted the most. So, when Redick talks about getting in championship shape, it's hard not to think of Doncic. But Redick's message wasn't just about one man, it was about the whole culture of the team. This was Redick's first season as an NBA head coach. As a former player, he understands the grind. He knows that talent alone isn't enough to win championships. Teams need top-level conditioning, they need mental and physical toughness, and they need to perform under pressure. For the Lakers, this offseason will bring tough questions. LeBron James is 40. Will he come back for one last run? Will the team continue to build around Doncic? Or is it time for a full rebuild? And for Doncic, this summer might be the most important one of his career. Can he prove the doubters wrong? Can he commit to his fitness the way elite players do? Can he become the leader the Lakers need, both on and off the court? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. Redick's message has been delivered loud and clear. Now we wait to see who takes it to heart. LeBron James at a crossroads. After a grueling playoff series and a first-round exit to Minnesota, LeBron James once again stands at a critical point in his career. At 40 years old, with 22 seasons, 4 NBA championships, and countless records behind him, LeBron now faces a difficult question. Should he continue, or is it time to walk away? His future with the Lakers, and in the NBA overall, is uncertain. He has just finished the final year of his current contract. But here's the twist. LeBron has a player option for the 2025 to 2026 season worth a staggering $52.6 million. That option gives him the power to either return for another year in LA or step away, either by retiring or entering free agency. He has until June 29th to make his choice. Until then, the basketball world waits. After the Game 5 loss, LeBron met with reporters but offered no clear answer. "I don't have an answer for that right now," he said. "I need to sit down with my family, my wife, kids, and support group, and have an honest conversation. I need to be real with myself about how much longer I want to do this." Family has always been LeBron's foundation. This season he made history by playing alongside his oldest son, Bronny James. It marked the first time a father and son shared the court on the same NBA team. Bronny, drafted 55th overall last year, joined the Lakers at the start of the season. His rookie year was quiet, but it marked the start of something much bigger, a family legacy, and the story might continue. LeBron's second son, Bryce James, is already drawing attention. At just 17, he has committed to play for the University of Arizona and is rated as a 4-star prospect. If everything goes well, he could be eligible for the NBA draft in 2026. Imagine both sons playing in the league, possibly even on the same team. It sounds like a fantasy, but in LeBron's world, it's a real possibility. Of course, family isn't the only factor. The Lakers recently made a bold move by trading for Luka Doncic. Despite his injury issues, the front office is betting on a future built around him and LeBron. They believe that with a full off-season to build chemistry, the duo can make LA contenders again. If LeBron stays, it's not just about chasing another title, it's about mentoring one of the league's brightest young stars. And LeBron isn't just holding on, he's still producing. Even in his 22nd season, he averaged 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. He's still performing at a level most younger players can't reach. But the emotional toll is real. The long seasons, the constant pressure, the spotlight, it all adds up. LeBron has carried that burden for more than 20 years. Now, as his career nears its end, this next decision could be his last as a player. Will he return for a 23rd season? Will he retire and shift into a new role? Mentor? Businessman? Maybe even team owner? Or will he surprise everyone with one final twist? Whatever LeBron chooses, the entire league will feel it. Whether he suits up again, joins his sons on a new journey, or says goodbye, we're witnessing history. So now, we wait. June 29th is just around the corner. The question isn't whether LeBron can still play, it's whether he wants to. And when the king speaks, the world will listen. Lakers' roster changes amid off-season uncertainty. Meanwhile, the Lakers front office is already exploring changes. One name drawing attention is rookie shooter Dalton Knecht. Though he has shown flashes of talent, Knecht has struggled to earn consistent minutes. As a result, he's now seen as a potential trade piece. The Lakers are looking for ways to strengthen the roster, not just for future playoff runs, but also for the long term. One name continues to surface: DeMar DeRozan. The Lakers have been interested in the Bulls' star wing for a while, and now they are reportedly seriously considering pursuing him in free agency. DeRozan is a proven scorer who averaged 22.2 points this season, while shooting nearly 48% from the field. His offensive skill set could be exactly what the Lakers need after their playoff struggles. But acquiring DeRozan won't be easy. To make a trade or sign and trade work, LA would likely need to part with assets like Rui Hachimura or Knecht, along with a protected first-round pick. The Lakers know that bold moves come with a price, but they've never shied away from taking risks. As the offseason begins, the spotlight will be on these roster decisions, just as much as it is on LeBron and Luka.